Welcome to the Bot Squad podcast, everybody. I'm your host, GinaMan94, here to do something a little bit different today. Today, I'm going to review NXT episode 340. I'm going to start trying to review this show because I really enjoy NXT. I enjoy watching it, and I enjoy the wrestling. So I'm going to give this a chance on the channel and see how you guys like it. So NXT started off, highlighting what happened at the Takeover special, the end, and just going over everything that happened. That's what normally WWE usually does. So but anyway, we get into the first match, which is the Authors of Pain with Paul Ellering as their manager, and these guys attacked American Alpha after they lost at NXT Takeover and debuted versus two jobbers. Who really knows who these guys are? They didn't even say any names for these two, but these two big Samoan God, they're like if The Rock was on steroids and it was two of them fused together, that would be one of these guys. Like, these two dudes are huge. Um, Man, they're a dominant tag team too, and Paul Ellering managed the Legion of Doom, the Road Warriors, and he's a Hall of Famer. So who knows where he can take these two to, and whatever they can accomplish in NXT and maybe on the main roster. But I guess the future is looking bright for these two, man. They pretty much just hit their finishers on these guys, and that was it. They threw them all around the ring like they were Titus O'Neil or something, and that was pretty much it. So we'll see what these two are gonna do. I don't know if they're gonna have a match with American Alpha because they destroyed them. So I'm pretty sure American Alpha is gonna have a problem with them. So that remains to be seen. But backstage, Andres Cien Almas, I still can't get his name right. He's backstage, and Ty Dillinger interrupts him. He was just talking Spanish or whatever. And Dillinger said he wanted a rematch because he's been consistently perfect, because he's the perfect 10. And at Takeover, it was a fluke, and he should have never lost. So he wants his rematch. So they had a rematch later on tonight. And the second match we had was Carmella versus Tessa Blanchard, who's the daughter of Telly Blanchard, who was one of the Four Horsemen. And this was a nice women's match. Carmella's really coming to her own in NXT. She's improved in the ring. She's improved her character. And they let her stay in NXT when they called Enzo and Cass up so she can become her own singles competitor and have her own identity. And she's pretty good. The crowd loves her, and that moonwalk is clean. That's a clean moonwalk. I've been trying to do that moonwalk for years, and hers is just clean. But no, this match was pretty good. Obviously Carmella was gonna win. She won with a move she calls the Code of Silence. It was a pretty nice submission move. She made her tap out or whatever. This women's division in NXT is just getting better and better, and we'll see where it goes from there. But these women are putting on good matches. Samoa Joe cut a promo after NXT Takeover, talking about how he destroyed his brother and he hunted a demon, and now he's the undisputed NXT champion. Blake and Murphy backstage talking about Alexa Bliss leaving them, and she was the reason they were having most of their problems to begin with after they lost their tag team championships. And now they want to regain the tag team titles, so they're going against TM61, Jay Thorne and Nick Miller. I guess they're an Australian tag team known around the world. International fans know them. Very impressive in the ring and cohesive as a tag team. Blake and Murphy have been just all over the place, having problems in the ring, and their chemistry has been off over the past few months, and they've been losing matches. And they lost Alexa Bliss, the tag team championships, and they would lose this match too. They lost this match with a finisher called Thunder Valley. It looks sick. I can't even describe it. It would just look sick. And TM61 picked up the victory here. Another good tag team match. TM61 looks like they can be some stars in NXT, and then it's just like everybody gets an opportunity. So we'll see where they goes from there. Bayley updates her little injury. I say that with quotation marks. She says she's close to returning. She has a doctor appointment, and if all goes well, William Regal will let her come back, and she's trying to regain her NXT Women's Championship because she never got a rematch because she was injured. Next match was Andrande Cien Almas, I think I said it right finally, versus Ty Dillinger. And Andrande was in control for a majority of this match. It was hard for Dillinger to get the advantage, and he kind of seemed focused when the match was first starting, but he could never take advantage in the match. And every time he tried some offense, Almas would shut the door, and it was hard for Ty to get the upper hand. And he's very talented, but this Andrande guy just would not let him get anything off. Later on during the end of the match, Ty was able to finally get some offense for a few minutes, but Andrande was too much for him and won with that double knees and the corner move. Man, he's pretty good in the ring too. Don't really know what he's saying because I don't think he speaks a lick of English, or if he does, I haven't heard anything yet. But this match was pretty good as well. It was similar to their match at Takeover. It was a rematch, and not a bad match, but I feel bad for Ty Dillinger because I think he's a star. But he's just gonna be a jobber in NXT. He's never probably gonna get anywhere, unfortunately. But yeah, I like his character, and whatever they're doing with him. So they didn't have a main event match. They just had Finn Balor come out to address what's next for him after he lost at NXT Takeover to Samoa Joe in the steel cage match. He said, NXT has become a part of him since he's been there, and he's became a part of the fans. He's been able to connect with the fans on a different level, and he had been watching NXT and he saw Enzo and Cass, and he knew he wanted to be here from day one. He went on to say, he doesn't know what's next for him. He's had all these matches with these top stars, the Kevin Owens, the Samoa Joes, and yet he's not NXT champion. So he doesn't know what's next for him. And out comes Shinsuke Nakamura. And I just went crazy. The crowd went crazy because we already knew what this was about to be. And Shinsuke came out, the crowd went crazy. He gets in the ring and he starts talking, and I didn't even know he could speak English either. It's kind of really, really broken English, but I could understand what he was saying. He said, he watched Finn when he was in Japan, and he saw him become an icon when he was, the NXT champion. And now that he's here, even though he's not champion anymore, if Shinsuke wants to be NXT champion, he has to go through Finn Balor. He has to beat the icon in his eyes. So he pretty much challenged Finn Balor to a match, and Finn Balor was like, well, now I know what's next for me. And these two are, very cool. I think they've wrestled plenty of times, and, they've known each other from Japan and everything. So this match is going to be incredible. I can't wait to see that. I think they're going to do it at TakeOver Brooklyn, and that's going to be a hell of a match. I can't wait to see that. Oh, man, that's going to be great. So, maybe this is Finn's last match in NXT. I think he's going to be called up pretty soon to the main roster because really what's left for him to do except for this match with Nakamura. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm pretty sure you guys are excited for it, and we'll see where this match goes, man. Potential to be a match of the year candidate just being on paper. Finn Balor versus Nakamura. That's going to be awesome. Can't wait for NXT TakeOver. But I wonder how you guys feel about NXT. If you guys checked it out, let me know how you guys felt down in the comment section below. I'll see you guys in a couple days because Money in the Bank is coming up pretty soon, so I'll be back with my review for that. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.